Quds Force of the Iranian Revolutionary Guards has gained prominence within the Iranian regime since the beginning of this year, especially after the Arab uprising. Tehran is frightened to death that the Arab uprising is going to spill into Iran. They had the 2009 uprising and the ensuing demonstrations afterwards. They're so paranoid. Their best defense is a good offense. That's their strategy. So instead of waiting for the uprising to come and sweep the country, they are going on the offensive and giving more proactive role to the Iranian Revolutionary Guards Quds Force. They're escalating their activities in Iraq. It's not a coincidence that you've seen an escalation of the Quds Force operations in Iraq. They're escalating their activities in Afghanistan, and they're expanding their operations in terms of Europe and the United States. Particularly, they think that they've been engaged in a whole host of terrorist activities, and in a good number of them, at least the footprints were clear afterwards that it was the work of the Iran regime, but Tehran paid no price for it. So this is the way to do it, and frighten and using the policy of blackmail and threatening other countries. This is a way of survival for the Iran regime.
Good morning. I'm Raymond Tanter. I'm a visiting professor at Georgetown, professor emeritus at the University of Michigan, and president of the Iran Policy Committee. And it's my pleasure to welcome you here for this press conference on Iran's Islamic Revolutionary Guards Corps, exposing the modus operandi and the North American operations and policy implications of the Iranian regime's involvement in the assassination plot against the Saudi ambassador to Washington, Adel al-Jubeir. Iran Air was sanctioned as well, the Iranian airline. And in addition, there's some discussion in the Congress on sanctioning the oil and gas sector of Iran. And the energy sector has been off limit. Another option is to sanction the Central Bank of Iran. The Central Bank of Iran is simply not on the sanctions list. And one of my former colleagues at the State Department said, we can't do that because it will drive the regime crazy. Well, maybe we're trying to get the regime's attention. So in terms of some of the policy options being considered, mostly the sanctions route is the general rubric being considered. The President has said that Iran will be held accountable for its actions